Massachusetts, Alumni Stadium. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Boston College Eagles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Nestled into a beautiful neighborhood in Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, Boston College is home to the Alumni Stadium. Seating 44,000, this is a petite but beautiful stadium in the ACC. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Hokies ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Eagles' offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory.
Bring it on.
Looking for space. It's Dickens. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll give it on the counter. Powers through the defender. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the... That's caught. It's more. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickens. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
To the air. It's McKenzie. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Hokies offense will now get its first chance with the football. Keyshawn Brown, he is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Good timing on the quick out. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. And the Hokies getting set on first. Quarterback making adjustments. At midfield, he's got room. Into the secondary on the right. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle. Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Finds the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
So difficult, because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Fires to the tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's McKenzie. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Unloads it downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And most QBs will tell you it starts from the waist down. And the feet have to be tied really well with the upper body and with the mechanics. And you could tell, drifted a little bit there. Because of that, inaccurate throw.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. And it's no good. He missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make.
Maybe some room here. Oh, what a cut. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Eagles. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The extra point here would tie the game.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Heath. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
The give on the counter. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking to throw on third. Makes the grab on the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Overton. Turning it on. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at those people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice, he can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Fakes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. You don't have to make things complicated. You see zone, you throw the hitch, you pick up some positive yardage.
Yes, Reese, that's easy when my guy's really fast and quick. Those guys in the slot, get it to them after the catch is their specialty, can make some magic happen.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
And the Hokies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Goes down immediately, but he's got plenty and a fresh set of downs here. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Tell you what, as a defensive back, as a defensive player, you know down here near the goal line, I got to get tight on my guys. I can't give away the easy stuff like that. Too easy near the goal line for that pitch and catch.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. There he goes. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. The option, the keeper. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Eagles have pushed it inside the 20. Motion from the back. To the air, it's McKenzie. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Eagles! And they take it in for 6 more points. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game, because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
He'll bring it out. It's Keith. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So the Boston College offense makes its way onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's McKenzie. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Wants to return it. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. Makes one man miss. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. This time he wants to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, a quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try...
There's a crease. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Hokies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Oh, he's got some space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Running inside, it's Dickens. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
On first down, here comes this offense. Dropping back, it's McKenzie. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Pulls it in. It's Green. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They'll send the back in motion. Snap from the gun on third down. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the Eagles can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Turns it loose deep. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Run in the red zone, it's Dickens. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Eagles.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Shoots it to the left. The sure hands. It's Heath. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. And the Hokies want to crank the tempo.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Makes the catch. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Timeout called by Virginia Tech. That's their third and final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with a look at Illinois taking on the number 7 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
He'll bring it out. It's Heath. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They'll open the second half on the ground. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
You see the offense trying to dial up the quick game there with the RPO, and I like the idea of trying to get playmakers the space out in the right flat of the field, see what can happen, but you need a more accurate throw.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down. He'll do it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking downfield on first down. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Hokies line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped." And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And that is where defensive ends make their money, by getting to the quarterback and knocking him down.
Dang, Skippy. That's what you want to be. You want to be a double-digit sack guy. You want to be a guy that puts pressure on the quarterback. Playing the run is fun, but I want to get quarterbacks, and I want to make their life hard.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. Nestles it in at the 35. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Looking for room. It's Overton. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Reynolds. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They've moved it to the 19. 1st and 10. He'll toss it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game, because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long, so they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back. And
he makes a grab. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. 3rd and goal for the offense. They'll try to blast their way in. Touchdown, Hokies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game, and now up to 8 on the season. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense...
Open field on the right. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Dickens. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Touchdown, Eagles. Put 6 on the board. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out, because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Virginia Tech sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. They'll go right back to the run, and he'll be smacked to the ground.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Caught, and he's got room. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Overton. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Hawkins. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. As we head into the 4th quarter, both of these running backs have been able to get it done on the ground. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Wants to go right back downfield. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the biggest play of the ball game, getting the pick, finding the end zone, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. To the air on 1st down. Lets it go. With the catch, it's Hawkins. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. couldn't ask for anything more. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running inside, it's Hawkins. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football, great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the back. This one's complete. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal.
Well, they try to go draw on that one. There was just nowhere for the back to go. Great job defensively.
Yeah, and great penetration. You want him to run upfield on the draw play. The defense doesn't bite, stuffs the run.
And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. A touchdown here on third and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And whistles as we stop play. A man down. They'll check on him. Trailing and getting deep in the game. They'll go for it here on fourth and goal. They want to throw it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Sends it back in motion. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. A first down here would really give them some breathing room. It's second and inches. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to...
Snags it, and there's running room. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop. Well, you talk about getting out of jail free. They changed that field position in a heartbeat, and now they're ready to roll. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. He'll try it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. It'll be third and long. To throw, it's McKenzie. Fires to the big fella. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Timeout called by Virginia Tech. That's their third and final one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Punt is on its way. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Looking to throw on first down. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Off play action. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.